making a video like I promised I was going to do, because I am the man of my word, and I will. Let's zoom this thing out a little bit here. You get too much definition on this gorgeous face. I was going to do a review of one of my favorite possessions, my pistol. It is a Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Compact 2.0. I'm going to show you the boring stuff and get that out of the way first. Of course, this is the box. Standard Smith & Wesson there. Along with all the, let's see, extra magazine, different interchangeable grips. The one that came on was fine for me. These little things, which are genius, you can put these on a full-size magazine from a full-size M&P 9 and use the full-size mags in the compact, and it kind of fills in that little gap at the bottom of it, of the grip. Genius! And chamber flag, which, you know, I live in Kentucky and I generally shoot outside and never at a range, so I don't normally have to use those. And of course I don't have it in here. There's the little lock that nobody ever uses and you throw in your junk drawer. And that's it. And of course there's some manuals and stuff. That being said, the gun itself was not in there. It is in here. Now, this is a Kydex holster. Made by Kentucky's very own Bear Arms holsters. They're based out of Ashland, Kentucky. I actually drove up there and placed the order for this holster, and gotta say, not super expensive, but made really nice. Pretty good. Pretty basic. I mean, there's nothing special about it, but it's a good holster. I really like it. I had a Illinger Cloak Tuck 3.0 holster for my old Smith & Wesson Shield, which I sadly don't have anymore, and I'll explain that in a later video because I basically sold it to buy another gun. But I want to get to this, the Smith & Wesson 9. Now, M&P 9 2.0, everything's awesome. It's got the texture grip. Oh, let me do this first before the safety Nazis get on to me. Magazine is unloaded. The gun itself is also unloaded. I don't know if you can see down in there. Let's see. Let me look in there. Let me check. Let's see. I'll get a government official in here in a second just to get a second opinion, but it looks to be unloaded. Okay. Definitely unloaded. Anyhow. This is an excellent pistol. I think it's probably one of the nicest striker fire pistols on the market, and unpopular opinion incoming. I don't much care for Glocks. I almost called it a block because in force of habit they're kind of square and janky looking. Like I said, unpopular opinion. I'm not disputing the fact, because my best friend loves Glocks. I'm not disputing the fact that they're a good gun. They're excellent firearms. They'll work every time. They're just not my cup of tea, you know. They're vanilla. I like chocolate. That's how it is. But Smith & Wesson, standard sights on it still, standard 3-dot. Of course, it's got this little neat little kind of, I don't know if you can even see it there, but the little kind of retention spring sort of thing they put on the slide stop. Apparently they were having, well, obviously the thing where when you sling your magazine up in the Gen 1 ones, it had a tendency to, you know, go up like that. That supposedly prevents that. I care less one way or another. I don't really care. I usually manipulate the slide on my own accord. It has this metal going further up into the front of the frame here, so it's give it more rigidity for lights and stuff like that. And it's got kind of a little skeleton eyes cut out there. I think it kind of looks cool. I just like the design of it. It's kind of neat. I've made 0 modifications to this thing. That being said, I do plan on some point at putting some TrueGlow TFX Pro fiber optic and tritium night sight hybrids on this, and possibly an Apex trigger, because I mean honestly, the trigger on this thing, you probably heard that. It's That is the reset. It's actually a really good trigger. Probably 3.5, 4 pounds. I don't know. I've never actually did it on a scale, but so far, it's been a really good trigger. Still, though, just the position of the trigger, where it's got kind of a dramatic hook to it. I'd kind of like to have a flatter one if I could. Apex has one of those, and they have a metal trigger that's like that. That's one reason why I'd really like to get into it. Yeah, but overall, and I cannot say how much enough about how I love this really aggressive stippling on the grip. It's like the best thing ever. Now, granted, my brother has a Walther PPQ, and after having shot it, because he bought it after I bought this, I would probably actually take the PPQ over this. That being said, that doesn't diminish the fact that this is still an excellent gun. And I would definitely be willing to carry this anywhere, because I'm no crack shot, but I'm pretty darn accurate with this thing, and I could effectively take down anybody at self-defense distance easily. But either way, that was just my take on the Smith & Wesson M&P 9. I have several other guns and probably different videos I'm going to do, including my baby, which I have laying over there. And I'll introduce you to it in the next video. Spoiler alert, it's an AR-15. Anyway, it's been fun. And I'll just go ahead and end this one right here and see you guys next time. God bless.